Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street for Info7. Y'all know what it is. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Go check out my website, www.2flyattire. Got hats, snapbacks, sunglasses. It's summertime. You know we in the sunshine state, so you gotta throw your little sunglasses on and all that. So, I was watching some videos and stuff, documentaries. I want to ask y'all a question, man. Y'all beat me up in the comments and let me know what you think. I want to ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all think that Tupac was killed by the feds? And I know, you know, for my younger viewers, they probably like, man, we don't want to hear about no Tupac, and they don't even know, you know what I'm saying? No Tupac shit, just what you see in the movies and stuff like that. But I got some viewers that's 13 years old. I got from 13 to 65 years old. Is my audience range. You know what I'm saying? So this is more for the people my era and all that. But it's for everybody, really. If you're a fan of hip hop and you're a fan of the culture and you just study the culture and all that, you know what I'm saying? This is for you. I used to have the FBI reports, because all that's public information, you know what I'm saying? So I had the FBI reports at one point when I was in prison on Tupac's case, and there's a lot of interesting things that I read on there. You know, some names is blurred out, like they block them out or whatever on the police reports and all that. But there was a lot of interesting things that was on there that if I was to tell you, you would be like, nah, you're lying, you're wrong, and whatever. I never heard of that, and none of this stuff like that. Two things I heard that I didn't hear, I read myself. I need to find those papers. I don't know where they at. I have screenshots somewhere of those papers. If I can find them, I'll put them up on here. If not, I'll do a separate video and I'll post them up where you can read them up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take time to read them or whatever. But one of them was that Tupac was signed to Bad Boy. One of them that I read in the police report of the FBI police reports was saying that Tupac was signed to Bad Boy at one point. I don't know when, because I never heard of that until I read the report. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Tupac was signed to Bad Boy. When was he signed to Bad Boy? You know what I'm saying? So I never knew that. The other one was when Biggie died, Biggie was being investigated by the FBI on some murders, and he was tied in with the Guyanese mob. And he was being investigated because of that situation at the time of his death. All this is in the police report. So also what was in the police report was that Tupac was not getting paid. That Suge Knight was making Tupac sell kilos of cocaine in the East Coast, and they was selling them. They was getting them at 14,000 and selling them for like whatever 10,000 over there. It even said the prices and everything inside of those paperwork, the police report is you could anybody could get the police reports. Is public information. You know what I mean? So. It was a stack, and I lost them over the years. I had them when I was in prison, in and out, and you know what I'm saying, I lost them. But I did have screenshots of pictures I took of some of them, because I would post them and be like, damn, did y'all know this? Did y'all know that? And I always did that type of thing. But the reason, so the FBI was investigating Biggie when he got killed, and the FBI was following Tupac when he got killed. This is why I say that the feds have something to do with killing Tupac. The FBI was there the night of the Orlando Anderson fight. You could go and watch all these documentaries and all the stuff that they got on Tupac and all this, and they always point out that Fed officer, the dark-skinned cat. He looked Spanish. He might have been Spanish. I don't know, but they always point him out in the background. This is an FBI, and they put his FBI picture up. And this is an FBI officer that was assigned. They was watching Tupac. So the night Tupac gets killed, the FBI is watching him. Y'all know the FBI, like, you know what I mean? When the FBI is watching you, come on now. So, FBI been watching Tupac. Y'all remember the dude that got beat up in the movie Menace to Society? He got beat up by Kane. That he was like, yo, that's my cousin, bro. And the nigga beat him up and beat the shit out of him. That dude said he went to Tupac crib. He seen Tupac. He got an interview up. He said he seen Tupac. Tupac told him come to the crib to listen to Machiavelli. he followed him, and he peeped that the FBI was following him. So he was like on some shit with him, and they pulled out the badge out the window, let him know he was the cops. He got to the crib and told Tupac that the cops was following him, and he already knew. He's like, yeah, they always follow me. So the FBI was always following Tupac, not because his music, but because he was a revolutionary and he had an influence. So, I also seen another interview from one of the Thug Life members where he said Tupac could have said, I need 1 million people to go to the White House. We're going to burn it down. And 1 million people would have showed up. That's the influence he had. And that's what they were scared of. And that's why they was following him. He's trying to unite all the gangs. Before he got killed, he was in the works of talking to the police, trying to get something set up to get the crime rate dropped down and get all the gangs to unify. And he was working with the law enforcement on that type of situation. Same thing that Nipsey was doing. And when Nipsey got killed, you see what I'm saying? So, did the FBI have anything to do with Tupac getting killed? What are your thoughts? Because I've been saying they did. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret, y'all. I've been saying they did. A lot of shit that I say, that's why my channel is shadow banned, because it is what it is. It's better for me to probably do a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say whatever the hell I want and all that. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all go over there and do that. Because over here, they ain't never going to let me get where I want to go, because I'm just going to say some shit. You know what I'm saying? That they don't really want you to be exposing and shit like that. So, now, I watched this thing where it says, the night that Tupac was shot at Quad Studios, Jimmy the Henchman, Haitian Jack, all these cats that was involved in that situation with him getting shot and robbed, the dudes that was sent, the crew, that whole crew, was FBI informants. Jimmy the Henchman, Haitian Jack, all these cats were FBI informants. Pras from the Fugees was signed to, I don't know if it was Henchman or Haitian Jack. He was signed to one of them. And Pras just got exposed for being an FBI informant for 20 years. Okay? So even the people that were signed to these FBI informants were FBI informants. So did the FBI use them to get at Pac? Because they've been trying to get at Pac. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to get at Pac. And it's just funny that the FBI is tied into everything. It's funny that the FBI was in the car behind Tupac when he got killed, and they don't know who did it. It's funny that the people that robbed him and shot him up the first time and they headshot him and everything, he didn't die, was FBI informants for many years. You know what I mean? Even the artist that was signed to them was an FBI informant. That whole crew was FBI informants. And the FBI was using them. So, there was a serious crew from what I hear, you know? So, did the FBI use them to get rid of Pac? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all behind the car when it gets shot up and you don't know who did it? And y'all the FBI. Y'all got like a 97% conviction rate. You understand what I'm saying? How y'all don't know what happened? 50 Cent said in his song, the feds ain't know much when Pac got shot. Next thing you know, they was trying to get at 50. You know what I'm saying? They try to get at 50. They try to set him up with a Prodigy, tell him put a gun in the car. Prodigy said, nah, he went and did his bid. Did 3 years. Came out and wrote a book about everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a possibility, man. I say it is. You know what I'm saying? Me, personally, I say the FBI got rid of Pac. You know what I'm saying? You see, listen, let me say something. They be telling us, like, all this gay shit they doing in the schools and this gay agenda and all this and that, and the TV shows and the cartoons that have everything gay in it, and then we like, yo, why y'all doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to brainwash the kids. They be like, how is that brainwashing them? They can't get influenced by that. You understand what I'm saying? But yet, you gonna kill Tupac because he has a big influence. And he could control the masses and turn them against you, the government, which is what he was, a revolutionary. On top of that, us that do content on here, on YouTube, or Instagram, TikTok, or anything that you do on social media, and you got a buzz and you created a buzz and you got whatever it is going on, a following, they call you a social media influencer. So we're influencers on social media when we're pushing what they want us to push, but when we go against them, now you ain't no influencer no more. I mean, I said it wrong, my bad. They use us, you know what I'm saying, to push out, well, the certain people, because I don't do that. I talk out against whatever it is their agenda is, and they shadow ban me. You know what I'm saying? I've been shadow banned on IG forever, like, you know what I'm saying? And even on here, they knock my shit out of algorithm and all that type of stuff. But if I talk some dumb shit, I get a lot of views on my shorts. Or if I do like, you know, just like some nature shit or whatever, they'll let it slide. But once I start saying something about FEMA or anything like that, shadow ban. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I do something else, then you're an influencer. How could you be an influencer? How could they call you an influencer on social media, but then they're gonna tell you that all that gay shit they putting out there cannot influence nobody? All the gay shit on cartoons and all the gay shit on social media and all that. And if you gay, you gay, yo. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I done did time in bed and there's been a bunch of punks and gay people all around. Whatever. If you gay, you gay. But to force that shit on the kids and then saying it can't influence them is bullshit. When y'all get on here and we call us social media influencers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If influencer means you can influence somebody. So if we on social media and we're social media influencers, how could you not influence them to be gay? It's the same thing. So, you know, that's my point. But Tupac had a big influence. You know what I'm saying? And when you got people that stepping up to be leaders, because a lot of our minorities, us, we don't really have a lot of leaders no more. Blacks and Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans, the beginning, the culture of the hip hop. All our influence, all our leaders and heroes are dead or have been killed or have been incarcerated. You understand what I'm saying? Like we have the Puerto Rican Nationalist Party, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the Black Panthers. And all these people, but they was getting torn down by the government. You understand what I'm saying? Because of their influence. You know what I mean? So you could influence right and you could influence wrong. So don't act like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't influence us to do that, but then you're going to call us influencers on here social media. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the influence Pac had. You know what I'm saying? He had a voice. Everywhere he went, he had a following. He had a voice to stand up. He had the energy, and he had the brains. He was smart. He was spitting facts. He was saying what it was. And it was a dangerous situation for them because you could turn the people against the government. Same thing with the gun laws. The gun law, the Second Amendment, all these school shootings. Why are all these school shootings happening? Because they want to take the guns away from us, right? So they use problem, reaction, solution. We have a problem. They're going to see the people's reaction and they're going to come up with a solution to the problem that they started in the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? So they have these schools getting shot up, all this and that, people going to frenzy and a panic. Oh, we need to take these AR-15s. We need to take these guns. We need to take these guns. We need to take these guns. Cool. The Second Amendment is not just guns. The Second Amendment is the right to form a militia. When you form a militia, you have the right to overthrow your government if your government is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's what they're scared of. Forget the guns. They're scared of the people forming militias and overthrowing the government because the government is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So they use the problem, the shooting up the schools, this and that, the reactions of people are scared, and the solution is we need to take everybody's guns. But it's a problem because of the Constitution. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to ban this, ban that on the guns, ban the stocks. So you gotta register the stock. You don't gotta register the gun, but you gotta register the stock. But if you register your stock, now they know you got the gun. So they got a list of everybody who registered their weapons. When they come to take everybody's weapons, you on that list, homie. You understand what I'm saying? So it's problem, reaction, solution. You know what I mean? And when you have an influence, you could sway the masses in any which way you want. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a very big platform, and when you have a person like Pac that is not only spitting street shit, because you know you gotta relativity, you know, people gonna relate to that, and then he's like, yo, but check this out, and he's gonna school you on something else and put you up the game. That's where they like, hold up, he has such a big platform and so many people are following him that if he actually wakes all these people up, it's gonna be a problem, because they don't want you to be woke up. That's why they got all these rappers out here that's just talking dumb shit. They dumbing shit down. And people be like, why does music blow up? Because they want to keep you dumb and dumb you down. They don't want you to have that influence. And if you do have an influence, it's going to be influence over the dumb people. You know what I'm saying? That's going to follow whatever. You know what I mean? So that's why they took the boy out. There's no way that the FBI was behind him in the car when he got shot. The FBI was in the casino. In the fight night, the MGM. The FBI been following Tupac forever. There's no way that this man got followed, shot up by FBI informants at Quad Studios, set up for a fucking rape charge. That's why he got shot up. After he did that interview on the news, he said, "Why am I the only one being tried here? Where's everybody else?" I wasn't even there. He left the room. Why am I the only one being tried here? Where's everybody else? They're FBI informants. Next day he got shot and robbed in Quad Studios. So once you start talking too much and putting shit out there, and you got a following, and it's on some real shit, on some woke shit, like, yo, this is what's going on, this is for my people, they had to get him out of there. Too much of an influence. So I do think personally the FBI had Tupac killed. They already tried to get a lot of his family members killed. You see what happened to the Black Panthers. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was a Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? His last name was Shakur. He was a Black Panther, raised by Black Panthers to the core. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no gangbang or nothing like that. He was a revolutionary. But he was a wild ass dude too, don't get it twisted. So everybody that talks about him, they all say the same shit. He was wild, he was a live wire. But he had the brains, and that's where he's unpredictable. He wasn't like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. He was like unpredictable in the modern time. Got the gangs behind him, bringing the gangs together in the unity of peace treaty and trying to come up with a third political party, from what I understand. They had to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So do you think the FBI has something to do with it or no? Because I think so. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fan 47. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brace. If you ain't going to be good, be safe. You heard?